Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to ALD. Now, today we're going to be talking about two of the stories that we read this week, Windeagle and Beakle. All right, Beakle we just read was the unimaginary friend. There's our buddy Beakle. You remember he started out in a land far, far away where there was imaginary friends. And so the problem was that Beakle was waiting and waiting and waiting and didn't have a friend, and everybody else was getting friends but not Beakle. So he decided to do the unimaginable, and he traveled to the real world. And he got to the real world, and it wasn't quite what he expected. No, it wasn't quite what he was thinking. But then he started to see some familiar faces, but still couldn't find a friend. So he decided to climb high in the sky up in this tree and wait. And he waited, and he waited, and he waited until someone said hello. And when he came down, he noticed that they were meant to be friends. And it started off a little bit slow, but before long, him and Alice became very, very good friends. And they did everything together, including doing the unimaginable. That was Beakle. Now, the other story that we had was a Native American legend, right? And this legend was about Windeagle, right? Windeagle. And Windeagle was joined in this story by Glooskabi. Glooskabi was a fisherman, and he was having a tough time fishing because the winds were too strong. So he went over, grabbed Windeagle, stuck him in a hole. And then he was able to fish all he wanted without any problems. Or so he thought. Then bad things started to happen because there was no wind. It got too hot. The fish and animals died. There's all kinds of bad things going on. So we had Glooskabi go out to the hole, take Windeagle out, and Windeagle promised, I won't flap my wings super hard to make the wind super strong anymore. I won't do it. I'll just do it lightly. But sometimes he forgets, and there are strong winds. Like the last couple days, we had really strong winds, maybe because Windeagle had forgotten. So that was the legend of Windeagle. So we had those two really cool, very different stories, very different ones. Yeah, I really, really love the one about Windeagle. Do you? You like the Windeagle story, Granny? Is that right? Why? Why is that one? Wait. No, I like the one about Beakle. I like that one much better. Okay. And you guys probably have your reasons for that, huh? Okay. You know what? That gives me an idea. Why don't we talk about this? Or instead of talking, why don't we write about it? That's great. Good job. Thank you guys for giving me such a great idea. I'm not really sure what you mean. Just all right. Just go ahead and have a seat and I'll explain. Okay. Bye, boys and girls. Good luck on your writing. Okay. So, here's what we're going to do. We have Windeagle. We have Beakle. Which story did you like better? Which one was your favorite out of those two? All right. We're going to write a little bit about it. So it's kind of like giving our opinion, isn't it? So we'll say, oh, look at that. I just so happened to have something to write on right here. What a coincidence. It was in no way planned ahead, was it? Now, what we're going to do here is start on a brand new line. So you could grab your green notebook and you can start writing on a brand new line. It doesn't have to be a new page, right? You don't want to waste lines. You don't want to waste parts of the page. So you could use the same page that's already been used to start on a new line. And we're going to remember to capitalize our first letter. Also, we're going to take our time. I notice sometimes we go really fast and sometimes our letters aren't completely formed, right? Or there's no spacing, or you have some characters, some of our letters hanging off into the river, getting ready to get pulled down river. We don't want that. Remember, we want them to be on the bridge here. Only those daredevils like J and P and some of the others will hang off just a little bit. But we want to make sure the most of our letters are right here. Capitals starting at the top, going all the way to the bottom. Lowercase just to this dotted line, right? This dash. What we'll do is to start this off by one, think about which one is our favorite before we start writing. First, think of which one is your favorite. Which one is your favorite between Beagle and Windeagle? Okay, so we have our favorite in our heads. Now, why did you like that one? You have to give a reason, right? What made you like that one best? And finally, we'll think of a conclusion, right? A way to wrap it up. You guys have gotten really good at those conclusions, right? Right? So let's get started. And I'm going to write a sentence. You don't have to use this sentence. Okay, this is just an example. If you have something else in your mind and in your mind that you want to use right here, do that. Okay, but if you need a little bit of help getting started, you can use this, right? I'm going to say I, and there, you going all the way to the top, right? Now, making sure I'm spacing. Really, REALLY. I really liked LIKED. Almost ran out of room, didn't I? Not quite. I really liked, and then here is where I'll put the story name, whichever one I liked best. Beagle or Windeagle. Beagle or Windeagle. Now, you might not know how to spell those, right? That's okay. Just say it slow and write what you hear. Say it slow, write what you hear. If you're not sure about it, underline it, right? Underline it so I can see. And it's okay if your underline is in the river, okay? It's all right. Now, speaking of the river, let's take a look. You see how all my lowercase letters are just between this dash and the bottom line? So all of them stay in there because I took my time, right, to make sure that I could do that. Some letters have a tail that goes up, right, all the way to the top, even though they're lowercase. Some of those lowercase, like the L or the K, here's the L again, the D, they go all the way to the top, even though they're lowercase, all right? But many of the lowercase stay below. Number one is take your time, right? Take your time when you're writing. Best handwriting that you can muster, right? Best handwriting that you can do. Okay, boys and girls, I am very interested in seeing which one you choose. Now, just because you choose one, it doesn't mean that you can't change your mind later on, right? Doesn't matter. Like maybe today you thought Beagle was better, but then tomorrow you think about it and you go, oh, I wish I would have thought Windeagle. It's all right. This is just a writing, right? This is just a writing. And I'm not going to hold this to you. I'm not going to come back in 20 years and say, nope, nope. Remember when you said Windeagle was your favorite? Can't change it now. No, because you can always change your opinion. Okay? All right, boys and girls. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you, Red and Granny, for giving us such a great idea for writing. And I want you to work hard, have fun with it, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.